Brother BNX and Young Kind and Don.
I said I'm finna go live.
Brother BNX and Young Kind and Don.
I'm finna go live, quit my 9 to 5. Finna go home, boys, finna be a vibe. Finna be a vibe. They say take a leave, so I went and took a dive. I'm finna go live, quit my 9 to 5. Finna go home, boys, finna be a vibe. Finna be a vibe. They say take a leap, so I went and took a dive. Dive to do for self on my own. Bossed up, got a car and a home, and I did it on my phone. I'ma show you how to get it strong. Get the bag and it don't take long, and you don't need a loan. You don't need a boss or a master. Get the right team and it's faster. This a new chapter. Gotta learn the business in the game. Every day new money, new change. Adapt to the lane. It ain't about the bread but the brain. Work hard, play hard, new fame. No more chains. No more chains. I'm finna go live, quit my 9 to 5. Finna go home, boys, finna be a vibe. Finna be a vibe. They say take a leave, so I went and took a dive. I'm finna go live, quit my 9 to 5. Finna go home, boys, finna be a vibe. Finna be a vibe. They say take a leap, so I went and took a dive.
I'm finna go live on IG. Sorry, but a 9 to 5 is not me. I'ma do myself until I die. You already know the vibe when I speak. Do not sleep, cuz the 20 months made 91K. What you doing 40 hours I can do in one day. With digital real estate that I own, all I need is Wi-Fi and my phone. Get into it, pursue it, I show you how to do it. You got a gift inside you, but you never knew it. Let me put you in the game, I've been a coach. Everything I do is dope, man, I'm finna go
live, quit my 9 to 5. Finna go home, boys, finna be a vibe. Finna be a vibe. They say take a leave, so I went and took a dive. I'm finna go live, quit my 9 to 5. Finna go home, boys, finna be a vibe. Finna be a vibe. They say take a leap, so I went and took a dive. Went and took a
Brother BNX and Young Kind of Don. Brother BNX and Young Kind of Don.
Good with another one.
We used to stay in one room, Almighty God made room. Devils prayed for my doom, they weren't prepared for the boom. We used to stay in one room, Almighty God made room. Devils prayed for my doom, they weren't prepared for the boom. Boom, they weren't prepared for the boom. Boom, they weren't prepared for the boom. Boom, they weren't prepared for the boom. Devils prayed for my doom, they weren't prepared for the boom. Little devils prayed for my doom, won't apologize for the boom. To answer your question, I'm rapping, I'm wrecking. Yeah, mixtape coming soon. You didn't expect me to fly, really don't know why. Got it by the most high, I ain't even gon' lie. Yeah, God made me a star, then he blessed me with a car. That's a clean black fit, yeah, he making me a vid. My brother tried to throw shade, we ain't even got dead. Hating cause I'm getting paid, the teaching's got a brother said.
Hey everybody, let me know where you're from in the comment section, where your city and state, where you're tuning in from.
Did not like me, I don't give a damn who don't like me. If Allah loves me, what do I care?
We used to stay in one room, Almighty God made room. Devils prayed for my doom, they weren't prepared for the boom. We used to stay in one room, Almighty God made room. Devils prayed for my doom, they weren't prepared for the boom. Boom, they weren't prepared for the boom. Boom, they weren't prepared for the boom. Boom, they weren't prepared for the boom. Devils prayed for my doom, they weren't prepared for the boom.
I just have to tell him and keep it 100. All praise to Allah, I came out the junk. Know you my brother, no matter the money. Big cock on the north and they know I'm a homie. Cause we was abandoned down in the slums, yeah. 12 years old with a gun, yeah. My mama wrecked it like a drag strip. She shot a bird at the judge, yeah. Who are you the judge, yeah? I was on painkillers, feeling nauseous. Slave blood in my arms, yeah. I got the rotor guard in my heart, yeah. Hitting switches in the mothership, I turn the wheel into a jumbotron, yeah.
I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night. I want to piss on his head.
Yeah. the pain, that's where you find the passion. Cause it's all a game, find your role and get to acting. You up and then you down, it's all a part of being active. Dead ends turn to wins in the end when you map it. Yeah, get to the pain, that's where you find the passion. Cause it's all a game, find your role and get to acting. You up and then you down, it's all a part of being active. Dead end turn to wins in the end when you map it. Keeping it real, look real fake, and don't give a damn that you get to the cake. And how many niggas done got to the cake and straight fell down, couldn't handle the weight. All facts, I ain't got a debate. Don't believe me, keep looking and wait. Keep grinding, keep cooking and bake. Slow cooking, it'll turn out great. Hey, how many people you know, really your goal, helping you get to your goal? Are they speaking your language just to scold? No, I'm not talking about those. Really won't see you win, lose the draw. You know that they 10 toes in. Are they still around when things go down? You see if they really your friends.
All right, family, it is 12 o'clock. Thank you all for tuning in today. Let me see. Can y'all see me and hear me? Let me know if you all can see me and hear me. Cool. Today we will be talking about the passive income program that I've been sharing for the past, I don't know, 10 plus weeks. If y'all are familiar already with me sharing the passive income program that I give an update on pretty much every week, press the number 1. If you're not familiar, press the number 2. If you are familiar, press the number 1. If you're not familiar, press the number 2. Today, I am going to be giving an update about the quarterly payout, and I'm going to share with you all what I mean by that. I've been sharing with you all the program. It pays out 4.15% per week, but there is also a quarterly payout, so you earn up to 6% off of the other side. So basically, family, this is a way for us to put our money to work. Y'all probably don't see me talk about this often like I do my other programs, because as I state, you know, I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm just sharing with you all what I'm invested in and what's working for me. And I've just been documenting that process because, like many of you all, I was like, man, 4.15% per week, man, is it really working? Is it really doing it? So I got in really just to see if it works and to document, and it has done everything that it said it is said to do. So a lot of y'all have heard me and seen me show y'all the 4.15%. And for y'all who press 2, I will show you guys that too. But a lot of y'all haven't seen me do the quarterly payout. So at this point, I'm due for the quarterly payout. So y'all know there's a quarterly payout, and then at the end of the 18-month contract, we're supposed to get that money back. Now, of course, they haven't been available for 18 months, so we haven't got to that part yet. And that's going to be really interesting once we get to the 18 months. But I at least want to show y'all, hey, the quarterly payout does pay out. You can withdraw or you can compound it, just for those who want to, you know, see if the program is doing what it's set to do. So the first thing I would do, though, is show you guys the program itself. Just kind of go over the presentation, the different price options that you can come in at, what they do, and then I go right to my back office so that y'all can see in real time, a real account, you know, and what's happening behind the scenes with the account. So let me pull that up. Let me go to this, and let me know if y'all can see my screen or can't see my screen. All right, y'all should be good. So 95% of people are locked into the 40-40-40 plan. Some of y'all know the 40-40-40 plan, and some of y'all are inside of right now the 40-40-40 plan. That's the Social Security benefits, other retirement plans, and your family. You say, oh man, I'm finna work for 40 years, 40 hours a week, and then I'm gonna get these benefits, right? Until we die. 95% of the people are people try to save and grow their money using traditional methods. Now, before I get to this, I want to ask y'all, what are some ways that you personally save your money? Let me know in the comment. Let me get off of this screen real quick. What are some ways that you personally are striving to save your money? Are you using just a bank account? Are you putting it in a high yield savings account? Are you saving it in stock? Like, what are y'all doing currently to save your money? Put it in the comment section. What are y'all doing to save? I'll be transparent. What I was doing to save before this was just saving it in my bank account like everybody else I thought was doing. That was me. I saved in my bank account. My whole thing was make my money, earn, sell. And whatever money I had, I just saved it in the bank account. And the percentage is so low, 0.0 whatever percentage. I never even worried about it growing. Somebody said they buy gold. Okay. And I want y'all, if y'all can, what percentage is your money growing on a yearly basis? If you know, if you don't know, that's fine. But how, whichever method you all are using to save, at what percentage is it growing per week or per year? I think it's safer to say per year. Many of y'all will probably know more so per year. Somebody said, I stake some of my money in crypto. Okay, what percentage is that paying per year? Somebody said they don't save, they invest. That's interesting because I got a question for y'all after y'all put these percentages, and it's going to be about that question. I had it in my savings account, 40%. Oh, he saved about 40%. Okay, come on with the 40%. Anybody else know their percentage? Anybody else know their percentage? All right, now here's the question. How many of you all know what the latest percentage inflation percentage is? What's the inflation rate? Anybody know? Or do you know the last one that you have heard of on the news? This is all important because this is dealing with our money. We got our money in the bank. We are accepting US dollars. We are engaged in finances, whatever, whether you work in a job or own a business. So these are things that is important to all of us, no matter what we're doing. Somebody said 3%. Somebody said 4.98%. Somebody said 12% APY right now is what they earning. I think that's what they saying they earning. Last I remember when I was paying attention was 3%. Now, here's the question that I have. If inflation is 3%, let's say it's 3%, and your bank account gives you a reward, because they use our money, lend out our money, and they charge 10%, all those high percentages, but give us a payback reward of, or percentage interest of 0.0 whatever percent. Are we saving money or losing money? Think about it. Have you ever thought about that? If the money that I'm saving is not keeping up with the rate of inflation, am I truly saving money or am I losing money? That's why I like how the brother said he doesn't save, he invests. Because if you invest and you are earning more than a percentage rate of the inflation, then that's when you're actually saving your money. That's when you're keeping it and growing it. But if the inflation is higher than the percentage that your money is making, just leaving it in the bank, then we actually losing it, not saving it. All right, let's get back. All right. So savings account usually is what many of us use, 0.01%. Now let's look at Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citibank, Chase. These are the average. These are just the average traditional bank account savings interest rates. 0.03, 0.01, 0.08. A high one will be 0.40%, but that still ain't 1%. Y'all heard that Apple just came out with an annual 4.15%. Y'all saw that? That's good. But what we have been doing so far, again, I don't know what's going to happen next week, next month, next year, but so far we've been earning 4.15% per week. So let's remove this and let's see what some different options are. I'll be joining into okay, 12:30. Let's see what some of our different options are. We got the 401k, right? You can do about 5 to 8%. stocks, 10 to 15%. If y'all trading stocks, of course, you can make, that just depends on your trading skill set. You can earn, unlimited probably. Bonds, 5 to 7%. But there's a much better way. And that is through digital real estate with these metaverse certificates. So here are the 8 options that we have. Now, I want to first show you guys the total. First certificate, you can start off as low as 500. The second certificate, you can go at 2,000, third, 5,000, Apollo, 10,000, all the way up to 300,000. So let's look at what it would look like. So with that, with the Artemis, the price of the certificate would be $250. And you will earn with the Artemis 1.3% per week. That's the lowest one that you're going to get. So that is $3.45 per week. Now you may say, man, that's it. Well, compared to what you're earning, if you put $500 in a regular bank account, that is a lot. You're getting a payback reward of $3 every single week, and you only put a total of $500 in. And if you compound that, the other $250, which is your max load, so you got the price, which is $250, your max load, which is $250. That's where the $500 is coming from. So you earn 1.3% off the price, or 4.15% off the price off of the other ones, and you earn up to 6% monthly on your max load. So after the 18-month contract, if you compound all of your weekly rewards, you're going to look at 2x in your money after 18 months. Let's look at the Hermes. The Hermes, the price of it is $1,000, 4.15%. You're looking at $41 per week. Come on, y'all. Where can you put $2,000 in, and in the next 7 days, you got $41 coming? And you can get as many portfolios as you can afford. So if you got 5 portfolios, that may pay all of your rent. That may pay all of your light bill, phone bill, insurance, whatever the case may be, for the next 78 weeks. Max loaded with 1,000, you're earning up to 6% off the max load. So you're not earning up to 6% off the 2,000. You're earning up to 6% off the 1,000. I want to make that crystal clear. So if you compound all of your weekly rewards, you're looking at 3 to 5x in your money after 18 months. Let's look at if y'all got the, 5,000 total. 2,500, 4.15% of 2,500 is $103 per week. Now I want y'all to stick around to the end, because at the end, I'm going to show y'all these certificates that I have, and y'all can see it for yourself. So stick around to the end, and I'm going to show you at the end, after I, do this presentation, how I was able to do over 100,000 in 6 months. So the max load is 2,500. You compound that, you're looking at 3 to 5x after 18 months. If you got an Apollo, $10,000 total. Some of y'all got $10,000 in your bank right now. What is it doing? Sitting there. Now, let me give you guys a disclaimer. I am not suggesting to take all of your money out and put it here. Do not do that. I'm telling you. Well, I can't tell you what to do. I wouldn't do it, or I didn't do it. Now, if I would have done, I would have put more money in if I knew what I knew now, but I wouldn't have put 100% of it. But if you are looking to grow your money, so far, this has been a great option. That's what I will say. But I'm not, y'all didn't hear that from me. They'll tell you, man, Brother Ben told me to sell everything and put, nope. So 4.15% of 5,000 is $207 you're going to be earning per week. So you're looking at over $800 per month. The next month that you get the certificate, it ain't gotta accumulate. You ain't gotta wait 6 months for it to grow. Nope. In 7 days, you're gonna earn your first $207. It's a fixed rate. Same thing. If you compound, you're looking at 3 to 5x, and you're gonna earn up to 6% of the 5,000. Now these are a little different down here. As y'all notice, the price isn't the same as the max load. So your price on your Athena is $10,000. So you're earning 4.15% off 10,000. That's $415 per week. And your max load for this one, though, is 15,000, which you're going to earn up to 6% on 15,000. With the Hera, if you got 60,000, 25,000, you're going to be earning $1,037 per week. and you're going to earn up to 6% off of the 35,000 that you got to max loaded with. And then the Poseidon. Now, I'm going to just skip through these. If y'all got this type of bread, then, you know, just let me know. But nobody usually comes in at this rate. But I'm not counting your pockets now. If one of y'all big ball out there and you say, well, Brother Ben, I got 150, I got 300. Hey, hit me up, you know, sign up. But I just want to breeze through those because y'all pretty much get the picture.
This is a real-time account having multiple certificates. That's a 150,000, 150, 60,000. There's a 25,000. There's a 10,000. There's several 5,000s in a row, and on and on and on. And the certificates are so sophisticated where you can use the shortcut button of our technology trading of your portfolio, and you can literally watch your money grow, as you can see here on this certificate.
That's over $1 million he got in his account, as y'all can see, by the way. So that is that. Do anybody, well, I'm not going to say do y'all have any questions just yet. Now I want to show y'all my back office so y'all can see it for yourself now. All right. Let me know if y'all can see my back office, though. Let me 1 second. Can y'all see my back office now? Let me know if y'all can see my back office. All right, cool. All right, so what I want to show y'all today is the quarterly payout. I want to show y'all me doing the quarterly payout so you can see it for yourself, because I have not recorded this before. So I'm going to go to November. Go to November. Taking a little bit to load. I just had it on there. Let me do it again. Do October. I might have to do that. I might have to do a separate video with just those, because right now it's not loading. It'll show all time, but I don't want to do all time because I got so many. So I just want to skip to. But I don't want to keep y'all waiting. So I might do a separate video with me just withdrawing the quarters if this doesn't work this time. All right, I'll just do a separate video for that. All right, here's my dashboard. Show y'all my dashboard. What I can do is withdraw them in front of you. I can do my weekly certificate. So right now, y'all see I got 7,000. I got over 62,000 on my dashboard right now, and this is not even including this week that I have to withdraw. So I'm going to do that live in front of you. So when you join, y'all can see how easy it is. So when you come in, all you literally got to do is go to your portfolios and hit my portfolios. Once you hit my portfolios, the next thing you got to do is hit select filter and go to ready to withdraw or compound. And it gives you all the ones that's ready. Now, as y'all can see, you can get as many portfolios as you can afford. But let me say this, I did not pay for all of these certificates. That's what I want you guys to stick around for. It's a lot of money that I'm about to withdraw, but I did not have to pay for all of these certificates, and I'm going to show you guys why at the end. So I'm going to breeze through this. So every week you're going to have two options. You can either compound or you can withdraw. So some of y'all may be wondering, well, okay, the 4.15% comes in, but Brother Ben, do I got to wait to withdraw it? Do I got to wait at the end of 18 months? Does it actually withdraw? Can you pull it out? I want to show you guys all that today. So every week, I just come in and boom, hit withdraw and go to the next one to speed it up. Now, you can wait till it do all the load and all that, but I just kind of rush through it. Boom, go to my next one, withdraw. Aphrodite, boom, withdraw. Now, you may be wondering, well, what if I compound it, Brother Ben? If you compound it, all it's going to do is add on to your portfolio side, which is being traded up to 6%. Me personally, again, I told y'all I'm just documenting. I don't run the actual platform, so I don't know what may happen tomorrow. So me, I'm pulling out, at least for this first year, I'm pulling out every week. But that's just me. There's people who, man, I'm a compound every week. Me, I'm going to withdraw because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Now, thus far, I mean, I trust the program so far because I've been in 6 months at this point. But still, I withdraw mine every week. And at this point, all of my certificates covers all my bills. And that's where I want anybody in my downline to be. We got one brother who has already reached that, Brother David. I don't know if he's on right now. I definitely would like for him to share his testimony if he's on here. But I know that brother's always working. He's actually making more money than me. That's another thing I like about the platform. This is not one of those programs where you never can pass the person who introduced it to you. He has surpassed me. He had, I'm sure, 40-some thousand, 40, maybe even $50,000 per month at this point. And that's not where I'm at yet. I'm almost there, but I'm not there yet. So if you come in and you do your thing and you really work your money, put your money to work and work your network, you can pass the person that's above you. It's not one of those, you can never pass the person who's above you and all that type of stuff they be talking about. So as y'all see, I got 6 pages of this. So this gonna take a little minute. Sister Yatira, I'm going to allow you to unmute yourself. Wait, are you? She probably left. Are you still here, Sister Yatira? Yeah, she probably had to leave. Yeah, she had to leave. Brother David, let me see your Brother David. Yeah, Brother David's not here either. Okay, I was gonna have them. Okay, cool. Did I do this one already? So basically, family, every week, as y'all see, this may take about, let's say, 10 minutes a week. But I would rather do this 10 minutes per week. And of course, the more portfolios you got, the longer it'll be. But if it took an hour, I'd rather do this 1 hour a week than working a 9 to 5. When I used to work at FedEx, when I used to work at a Sterilite, I don't know how many of y'all worked at Sterilite, but I used to work at Sterilite 12 hours per day. And I got paid $12 per hour. So now we talking about from $12 an hour, and many of y'all know my FedEx story, to making however much y'all gonna see at the end. This is by doing this in less than an hour once a week, not 3 to 4 times a week working at the warehouse. So here's my philosophy. We've been working hard for money all of our lives. We all know money is important. We should stop saying money is not important, because if money wasn't important, we wouldn't be doing something that we don't want to do every single day just to get it. So we got to be real. But after a while, after we work hard for our money, now we got to make our money work hard for us. That's the key. Next, we got to make money work hard for us. So the goal is not just to say I make a lot of money, I earn a lot of money. That's fine and that's cool. However, how much money is your money working for you? So there's a song that I'm going to play as I'm doing this, and it's a brother who got a pretty cool song, and he talks about being finally free. That's the goal that we want to be. True freedom, at least financially. Now, of course, let me give you a caveat, or you know, you want to be mentally free. People can have a lot of money and still not be happy. We know that. But we also know that if you got a lot of stress and you can't pay the bills, that don't add on to your happiness either. So the brother got a song called Finally Free that I want to play real quick. And our goal should be where we're making enough passive income that covers all of our expenses. If that's something that you would like to be as your goal, I want you to press the number 1. Now, this is why this is important. You don't have to be making $100,000. You don't have to be making $10,000 a month. Let me tell y'all a secret. If your total expenses is $2,000, if you're making $3,000 a month passively, you are more financially free than someone who's earning $50,000 and they still living check to check. And they still have to go work for their money. If they stop working for 30 days, they will not get paid. If you're in a position where your money is making money for you, okay, where your money is making money for you and your expenses is $2,000, but your passive income is $3,000, ma'am, sir, you are financially free. You are more financially free than someone who's making $100,000 a month and they still got to work for it. So let's hear this song.
I'm feeling good, I got the monkey on my back and now I'm finally free. I gave my life over to Christ, he changed my life and now I'm finally free. Don't have to carry no more weight up on my shoulders, now I'm finally free. Finally, oh yeah. So many things in life I had to give up on, but my God didn't give up on me. No, he didn't. He gave me another chance. Hey, I was blind, but now I see. Oh yeah. I finally gave my life to Christ and now I'm finally free. Anything I need, my God provides for me. I just wanna thank you, God, for loving me, taking care of me and my family. I had to clean up when I messed up. Starting my life over again. Now I'm finally free. I'm feeling good, I got the monkey on my back and now I'm finally free. I gave my life over to Christ, he changed my life and now I'm finally free. Don't have to carry no more weight up on my shoulders, now I'm finally free. Finally, oh yeah. People talk that what they do and what they say can't stop my moves. Let me say a thing or two about what God can do for you. I know he did it for me, I know that he do it for you. Because I am living proof of what my God can do for you. People change, but my God won't change. Weather the storm with a smile on my face. Singing hallelujah is the higher praise. Lord, I want to thank you for another year. And now I'm finally free. Anything I need, my God provides for me. I just want to thank you, God, for loving me, taking care of me and my family. He took the shackles off my feet, now I can dance and now I'm finally free. Finally free. This was for the people in the world who believe in Jesus. He took the shackles off my feet, now I can dance and now I'm finally free. I'm finally free. This was for the people in the world who believe in Jesus. I'm feeling good, I got the monkey on my back and now I'm finally free. I gave my life over to Christ, he changed my life and now I'm finally free. Don't have to carry no more weight up on my shoulders, now I'm finally free. Finally, oh yeah.
Now I want to share I want to allow y'all to unmute yourselves. If you have a question, you can unmute. I want to answer some questions as I'm doing this to kill some time so we can kill two birds at one stone. So if you got a question, just unmute yourself and you can ask if you need clarity. If it's something I showed that wasn't too clear, you can ask that while I finish this little last page.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Karen. I wanted to know, I'm watching you do this, and I just wondered, how many accounts do you have?
I have 2 accounts. I have many portfolios, obviously, as y'all can see.
Oh, portfolios.
Yeah, but I have 2 accounts. I have this personal account, which is mine, and I have another one where I went half with one of my brothers in his account. So every week he just sends me my half, and this one I have for myself.
Okay, so portfolios is what so you have an account, so you can have an account that has several portfolios. So like how many, those portfolios are like what you were showing where you can invest 500 or you can invest 1,000 or you can invest, 5,000. So within that account, you can have these various portfolios at different levels. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yep. And when and that's actually one of the things I was going to get to, how I got so many. So how when you become a partner is just $33 a month to become a partner. You get access to, where you can sell these to other people. You get access to a blockchain academy. When it comes to sending your crypto or your money peer to peer, it's 0%. So you get some perks with that. And whenever you bring somebody in, they have usually bonuses. And when that person buys 3, even if they buy 2 small Artemises and get 1 large one, they're always going to get the highest one gifted to them for free. And so when they get theirs for free, the sponsor gets theirs for free as well. So that's actually how I got so many through other people coming in. And when they get their free one, I get my free one. And instead of me, and I'll show you guys the commission side, instead of me using my commissions and spending it on whatever, I use my commissions that I got from the company and I put it back into my portfolios so I can fill as many as I can.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Anybody else?
Hey, Brother Ben, this is Miguel.
How you doing?
I'm great, brother. Thank you for sharing this. What do you call it? So what's the amount you're getting out of all these different portfolios? Just out of curiosity.
So let me see if I can find, because I think I don't drew them all at this point. Let me see if I can find one that's not. Yeah, I think I withdrew them all. So basically, whenever you see a Hermes, that's $41. Well, I can just show you. $41. Whenever you saw me do an Aphrodite, that's $103. If you saw me do an Apollo, that's $207. So let's look at, I'm going to go to one of my oldest ones. This is the Hermes. This pays out $41 a week. So if I go to, as y'all see, I just did it today. So for this one, I got 47. The only reason it says 47 is because I was supposed to withdraw it yesterday, but I did it today. So I don't want y'all to think that you can earn more. It's just, if I leave it in there for a day or two, it'll just keep earning. So off of Hermes, you're going to get $41. So as y'all see, I got this first one in November and it's been paying consistently every single week. And you can get as many portfolios as you can afford or want. I'll go to an Apollo. An Apollo, as you see today, it paid out $237. Again, it pays out $207, but the only reason it says $237 is because I was supposed to withdraw these yesterday, but I wanted to save them so I can do it in front of y'all on the video so y'all can see the proof. So $207, and then I'll show you Aphrodite. Aphrodite will pay you $103. Let me see if I can find one. There it is. And as you see today, it was $118 because I waited a day. So that's pretty much what that was. And so when I go to my dashboard, now we can see what the total amount is that was withdrew. So I just kind of rushed through them instead of trying to, and what I used to do was after each one, I would use my calculator and I was like, man, that's taking too long. So right now, as you can see in G Euro, there's 13,000. So today I'll be withdrawing, or I could if I want. I'm actually going to use some of this money to buy more portfolios, but I got 13,000 in G Euro, 7,400 in Ethereum, and I have 5,000 in Bitcoin. Now, why is this important? I did not pay for any Ethereum. I did not pay for any Bitcoin. So as y'all see, Bitcoin just went up live in front of us. So I'm earning money just sitting here. But the company paid me in Bitcoin as a reward. The company paid me Ethereum as a reward. I did not pay for Ethereum or Bitcoin, but I have it in thousands of dollars. That's the beauty of it. Now, I want to go show you all the commission side. When I tell you all, I use my commissions to pay for these portfolios. Now, brace yourselves. User commissions. In the past 30 days, I have been paid 1,183 times because of the downline. And I only go live once a week, y'all. I don't promote this like my digital real estate program. I just go live once a week just to promote, hey, here's the documentation of the update. I don't go saying, hey, y'all, join right now, take all your money. I don't go condemning the banks. I don't do that. So as you see, even on top of everything that y'all just saw, I've also made in commissions, just commissions alone, outside of the portfolios, 21,000. this is very personal for me, and I'll share with you guys why. Some of y'all know my story, what happened to me recently in business. I won't go into that here, but it was over 6 figures that I'm owed, that I'm not, obviously going to be paid out. And there was a tweet made, I won't even say what the tweet was, but basically, I done been through a lot in business, and what I was robbed from in business, which is documented, although, whatever, I'm now making that passively. Like, it's like, dang, man, what somebody thought they took away from me, now I make double that passively. And so with this program, you're able to make money off of your own money working for you, but you can also make money on the commission side. When you help other people, when you introduce the opportunity to other people, they give you a commission. Now I want to share with you guys how this is able to happen, because I know somebody is wondering, how is it able to give 4.15% weekly? How does it do that? So let me share this from the conference call, the corporate call that they have, where one of the members on the staff on the council pretty much shared how it happened. So I'm going to share the first video where he breaks down the 4 parts of the certificate. Then I'm going to share where he answered where somebody was like, well, how can y'all do a consistent 4.15%?
Our meta certificates essentially unlock 4 different key areas of value. Unlocks 4 different key areas of value. The first thing that it unlocks is what we call price value. We're going to talk about that in a moment. The second area that our key unlocks is something called load value. The third area is something called trade value. And the fourth and final area that our meta certificate, that our key unlocks, is called mining or mine value. These are the 4 different value propositions that you can access immediately with your one product, your meta certificate. Now, for tonight's training, I'm going to be spending time on just one price point, so only one certificate. It's the $1,000 certificate. It's called the Hermes certificate. But take the information I'm sharing, go back to the certificates that maybe you've been looking at, the different price points, read the information on there because it could be more valid to you. But for tonight's sake, we're looking at the $1,000 Hermes certificate. Okay, Hermes, that's what we're looking at. At this point, I'm making a mistake and just assuming that you can all see this. Can you just type yes if you can see the writing on here? And I don't mean that writing. I know that I got my spacing wrong here. I started very, very generous with the letters here and realized I wasn't going to fit it all in. Okay, great. Yes, yes, yes. Good. We can keep going. Fantastic. Good stuff. All right. So we're going to be focused on the $1,000 Hermes certificate. And there's quite a bit of information on here. I want to start with this section over here, the top section, because it's more important than the bottom section at this stage in the game. Now, you can take offense from that, but I want you to understand that there is a flow of action that makes one area more important than another on day one. And the flow of action is in the purchasing of the certificate, which in this case is going to cost $1,000. So that's our price point. And plus, that's a plus sign. I should probably make that fatter. Plus the load of the certificate. And by taking that action, that primary action, you've just activated a whole lot of different payback mechanisms for yourself. The moment you purchase a certificate and load it, you activate some payback mechanisms for yourself. Let's have a look at the activations that have just taken place. On the price of the certificate, you've just activated 4.15% weekly being paid back to you in our payback program. Now, there's some people who are saying 4.15%, that's absolutely impossible to sustain. Where are they taking that 1,000? Are they trading it? What markets are they putting it in? Are they maybe gearing it and leveraging it? There's a whole lot of people, trying to make up reasons as to how we sustain 4.15% weekly, 18-month contract period. So I want to make this super, super simple for people to understand. The companies that we've partnered with, the companies that manage our load and trade it for us, the companies that provide us a trading environment if ever we go and pay and move towards this. The company that provides all of that, they have a client acquisition budget that they spend every year and have been doing for the last 12 years onboarding clients. All we've done as a company is said to them, why don't you release that budget to us every time we acquire a customer for you? Have a look here. The person who purchases the Hermes certificates, who pays the key price and loads, essentially they've just given that over to be managed on their behalf, to be managed in an environment that pays out quarterly according to what the markets are doing. What kind of markets are we talking about? We're talking about stocks and shares markets. We're talking about Forex markets. We're talking about crypto markets. We're talking about commodities markets. That's not helpful. Let me go CR for crypto commodity. Okay. Those markets, we now have capital being managed for us in traditional markets over an 18-month period. And that company would normally have to go and spend money on advertising, on call centers, on acquisitions. There's a whole budget that goes into that process. We've just said, release that budget to us. And that's what sustains that. That's the relationship in place. So buying a certificate and loading it, that's one action.
All right. So that is the first video. Hopefully that made sense, but he's going to go a little bit more in detail on the 4.15%, how that is sustainable. Now, again, these certificates are ending this month. I don't know if I said that. I was actually going to say that a little later. So I'm going to just say it now. These certificates are not unlimited. As he said, there's a budget in place. So it's not like an infinity amount of money, right? So that's why they're ending, because they had a budget already in place and everyone was already calculated. That's how they knew they was going to be able to do 4.15%. So just wanted to put that out there.
Value, the higher the range of Lydian's data that you receive for that certificate. So just go read each of the certificates. You'll see there's a breakdown under each. Let's see. Okay, so a question says, there are some people who say 4.15% is not sustainable. Absolutely, it wouldn't be sustainable if it was out in a trading environment or being recapitalized or being repurposed. That's obviously not the point here. There is a set budget that is being spent on client acquisition. So maybe if I draw a picture, it'll be a little easier to understand. I like pictures. I think that's super simple. Okay, so normally, and we're talking specifically on how the 4.15%, so 4.15% weekly, where does that budget come from? Think about it like this. Normally, for someone to acquire a client, so let's put the word client down here. And in this case, we're talking about ourselves. So what would the cost be to get someone to put capital, to load capital into a managed portfolio environment? Remember, who's ever managing that is paying you profits, but they're keeping a portion of the profits as well. That's how managed accounts work. It's important to understand that. The company that is doing that process, they have something called a client acquisition process. So they will have a marketing budget that they go and spend on marketing, by branding teams, by putting on the side of buildings, by putting television commercials out. They will also have a staffing budget. So how many staff they will need to then take leads from the marketing. They will have a staff that then take leads from that in order to do onboarding. That is going through the process of onboarding those clients, doing the KYCs, doing the checkup and all of that. And then they will also obviously have a department who then monitors the accounts flowing in and out of that normally. All we've done is, because we have blockchain, is we take the client acquisition cost. Okay. GS Partners is the marketing team, so we tick that box already. GS Partners is the staff who sits and trains and onboards people. GS Partners is the team that essentially teaches people how our product works. And then our blockchain monitors exactly how much capital flows in where, and it timestamps it. So blockchain does the accounting for us, which means that by the time someone is loading their certificates, the budget that would have been spent by the company that manages this has now been released to us instead. That's all that's happening. That is released to us, and that sustains our 4.15%. I'm hoping that that's clear, because I can't really make it clearer than that. That's the contract and agreement that sits in place.
All right. So hopefully that answered any question that you had. Now, how the 100, let's get to the 100,000. Show you guys my blueprint and what I've used. There's other blueprints out there. There's other things that people do to grow in this platform. Not saying mine is the best. I'm just sharing with what has worked for me. So I have a small, quick presentation. So mine is simple. What is y'all goal? What is y'all goal? What is your monthly income goal that you have? I had a goal when I came in. So the reason I'm saying what is your goal is because I think if you don't have a goal, you won't make certain decisions and choices because you're not aiming for anything. My first goal was to make $10,000 a month passively because I wanted to cover my expenses. So I had a plan in mind. So once I made my money, I was like, okay, instead of me putting this money out, let me put it back in. And let's be specific too. So let's not just say six figures. Six figures can be 100,000. Six figures could be 200,000. Six figures could be 999,000. So be specific. How much do you guys want to make per month? $100,000 a month. Okay, fine, cool. So now you guys have to be strategic and ask yourselves, which you can do the math on, how many certificates do I need to get? Which certificates do I need to get to be at this? And then on the partnership side, what do I need to bring in to get to that number? So I had a clear goal in mind. So my method is called the DAC system. Document, attract, and close. So when I first started this program, if you follow me on YouTube, you see I was documenting every week. So y'all saw when I made my first 3,400 in a week. Y'all saw when I made my first 4,100 in a week. And y'all saw when I made my first 30,000 in a month. It's documented. So through my documentation, people said, well, I'm interested in it, which was attracting them. And then we closed them. So when I first came in, I started off with the Hermes. I bought the 3 bonus so I can get 1 free. So I bought 2 Artemises. I didn't load the Artemises. I just bought the price of them because you don't have to load them to activate your bonus. I mean, you get 1 free. So I got 2 Artemises, 1 Hermes, and then I got a Hermes for free. So total amount was 3,000. I can't read it because my button is closing it, but y'all see 3,000 plus. And with that 3,000 plus that I put down, I was getting then $332 per month. From there, I was sold. Once I saw the money coming in, I was like, there's nowhere where I can sit my money. I ain't got to trade it. I ain't got to look at it. I ain't got to do nothing. And it's finna bring in a consistent 332. That 332 may not have been a lot to some of y'all, but that 332 covered 2 phone bills. That 332 can cover a light bill. That 332 can cover whatever for the next 18 months. That's how I was thinking. Then when you get into the program and you get certain ranks, you get rewards. So as you see in January, I earned 3,400 as my reward and 11,000 as my reward. So one of my pools for mid-month pool, I earned 3,400. And then for my infinity pool with the infinity lines, as a reward, the company gave me a bonus of 11,000. So this is money outside of all the certificates y'all saw me withdraw. So you could just add that up. So what I did, I created a playlist on YouTube and I documented every week. I just got a commission, by the way, while we were talking. I wish I would have saw that. I literally just got a commission. I lift my downline. So when a brother David, this brother right here, this brother that y'all see on the screen is making, I'm talking about easily $30,000, $40,000 a month passively, if not 50. I don't know where he at exactly, but if not 50. I document on Instagram. So if you follow my Instagram and you go to that highlight section on blockchain, I just document every week, just show like what I'm making. Even if I was only making $100 a month, bro, do y'all realize no matter how much somebody may be making, not too many people are earning that amount passively. I'm talking about without having to do nothing at all. Don't have to talk to nobody. Don't have to post content if you don't want to. So that I would still document even if I was only making 200. Well, I actually did do it. How long do we have before the certificates expire? Y'all have until the mid of the month. I think they end May 14th. It doesn't mean that, let me clarify what that means. It doesn't mean if y'all get a certificate today, you won't be making money for the next 18 months. Your certificate will still be 18 months, but you got half a month to actually get them. That's what I mean. So what do I use for my leads? I use slicktext.com. I use slicktext.com to build my list. So I say, if you're interested in this, text the word passive to this number, text the word ready to this number, and I text them my landing page. I use ClickFunnels as my lead capture page. And of course, I got to pay for Zoom. So we do the calls on Zoom. So as a total to run this business is about $500 to $600 a month. Right now, about $500 to $600 a month is what I pay to run this. And y'all see kind of how the flow is going. So I created a template for you all to buy. You can go to gspblockchain.com if you would like to download or get that template that I have. It'll already have the phone number. It'll already have the video on there. All you have to do is exchange the Calendly link and the phone number on the thank you page and the link that it goes to register on the thank you page, and you good. I'll get to y'all questions at the end. I see some questions. Now, here's the part that's important, how I really grew. I wish Sister Yatira was on, but she is busy right now. Wait, is that Sister Yatira, you on?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
All right. We're going to let Sister talk in a minute. But I want to share this scripture of how I'm able to build this team out. I want to show you guys how. Let's read this scripture. Because when I first came in, let me show y'all my face. I'm telling y'all, when I first came in, let me first say this as a disclaimer. I do not DM anybody about crypto. I don't DM anybody about buying crypto, and I don't DM anybody about trading. I know y'all probably get that a lot. It's a lot of fake pages out there. The reason I'm saying this is because when you join this program, you will have to pay in crypto, but you are not buying crypto. Crypto in, crypto out. Okay? I got to say this because I know somebody going to say, oh, I heard Brother Ben talking about this must be him in my DM. That is not me. What do I mean by you buy with crypto? When Tesla had their cars, you can buy their car in Dogecoin or you can buy it in Bitcoin. In certain places, you can buy the item in Bitcoin, but you are not buying crypto hoping that it goes up in value. Okay? So I just want to clarify that. When you buy these certificates, you got to exchange your dollar for crypto, buy the certificate in crypto, and you're going to be paid out in crypto, and then you just convert it back into US dollars and pay your bills, or you can keep it in crypto because you got a card that you can use on Coinbase, and the company itself will be coming out with a card, inshallah, soon. Okay? So I just want to clarify that. Now, the reason I came on camera is because when I first was doing this, oh my goodness, that process was so long. I'm on Zoom. People don't know where Bitcoin is on their Cash App. People never heard of Bitcoin. People don't know how to get to their email. So that process was holding me up because I had a lot of people to talk to, but it's like I'm on Zoom with you for an hour and this is taking too long. So I got a sister who was, she has been a blessing. She don't even allow me. I was like, how much you want? She was like, oh, I'm just happy to work. Now she is my sponsor, so she gets paid as well. But average person would have been like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to give me you know what I mean? So I thank God for Sister Yatira. But I want to share this scripture with y'all because this is a business too now. This ain't one of those. Remember, we want to be finally free. Okay? If you can scale yourself out of the position, that's good if you got a long list of people. Now, if you want to get in 2 or 3 people, do it yourself. I would do it myself if I had I had about 10 people, 20 people, 30 people that I got to talk to. So I don't have time to be on the Zoom with you all day. And I got to go help people. So I scale myself out of it. So let me share this scripture with you all real quick. Exodus 18. I'm going to go down a little bit. Basically, Moses was talking to everybody himself. Y'all can read it on the screen for yourself. But basically, Moses was doing everything. And he went to his father-in-law. And his father-in-law, we're going to start with 17, said, what you are doing is not good. You and these people who come to you will only wear yourselves out. The work is too heavy for you. You cannot handle it alone. So basically, I'm skipping through. Y'all can go read these scriptures on your own. Basically, what he was saying is you want to get capable men from among the people or women, trustworthy, who hate dishonest gain. Have them serve as judges for the people, and then have them only bring the difficult cases to you. So I'm going to get to Sister Yatir because I know she got to get off to do a meeting. But I want you, Sister Yatir, to just talk about your process. Once they get to you, so basically what they do is they watch the 18-minute video on my page, and then they schedule an appointment with her, and then she onboards them. So I've been hitting executive, which is over $100,000 in revenue that we bring in almost every month. Well, every month since I came in. And for the past month or two, I haven't been on any of the calls. They just talked to Sister Yatir. So can you share some of the process and what you've been able to see in this time?
Yes, sir. My honor and privilege. Thank you, Brother Ben. Again, I have a few moments, but I just wanted to say, like he said, this brother has been doing so much for our community. He has actually inspired me to do a lot of the stuff that I do online. And because of that, I was looking for an opportunity to help you, Brother Ben. So when you asked that question, I was like, oh, that's a no-brainer, because that's something that I enjoy doing. So as Brother Ben has already said, people are looking at what he's doing. So when they see the video and they schedule with me, it's a fairly simple process because not only am I very familiar with the hurdles, with the ups and downs or the areas that people may stumble with or have concerns about, I'm well versed in those areas, and we pretty much know how to maneuver through different, over the different obstacles. So with that, also having the desire to help people in this space, this is new. This is blockchain technology. A lot of people are hearing a lot of different things about it. So part of my character has really helped me in my success in this area, just helping people move forward. Because I know that it's new for people. Understanding that, I have the patience to really hear a person's concern, speak right to it, and help us quickly move to the next step. So as some of you all are on here that I have actually worked with, typically our Zoom calls are only 30 minutes, so when we get on, we're getting right to the business, what it is that what you're wanting to do, how we're going to get there. And of course, answering the questions that you may have based on the video and information that you've seen. But once people are ready, they know what they want, and they're ready to move forward. It's just helping people to get there the way that's most accessible to them, whether it's via Cash App, whatever platforms that we use. Brother Ben, I don't know if there's anything specific that you want me to speak to, but like you've said, the process is pretty straightforward. They've watched the video already. By the time they come to me, it's just, what do you want to get? Answer your questions, get you that. And then, we follow up, we add them to the Telegram group. So they have access to the entire community. But a lot of people still, after working with me, I don't say this in a boastful way, but they still, I would get a personal direct text from the people that I work with, even though they have access to the community, because we've worked together. I've helped them, so thank you so much. There's Brother Maliko. I've worked with him a lot as well. He's amazing. So thank you, sir, for that compliment. But anything else, Brother Ben,
real
let
quick,
me know.
I wanted to let them know, one, you're a mother. One, you are busy. One, you are onboarding all the time. And I don't want to leave out that you've been in since day one and you earning passive income. So what has this company been able to do for you being a mother and all the stuff that you got to juggle and knowing that you got passive income just coming in?
Wow. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, wow. How can I be brief for that? Okay. Well, let me just say that that has absolutely been a blessing. Being able to, while my husband pays all the bills, I'm still an advocate of having my own cash flow. Granted, I can ask my husband for things, but I don't have to because I have cash flow passively on my own. Being a mother, this business has actually helped me to even my children are homeschooled. We have 3 children in the house now. And by me being in this business, I have to be structured with my time. They have to have their time for the school. My afternoons is for business. And then I still have, preparation for dinner. It's regular stuff, dinner, bed, baths, all these kind of things. So being in this type of business, having that kind of flexibility, but not having to, because the passive income, I'm not even talking about the commissions, just my passive income in my account alone is over $700 a month just with my passive income, So with that, it's a beautiful thing, being able to move how I need to and being able to help other people while at the same time not having to stress about finances. That's an ultimate blessing. And again, it has helped with structuring my day-to-day activity so that everything can be done in a timely fashion, and just so that everything can continue to run smoothly. We got a household to run, we got a business to run, we got people to serve and save. So we got to do what we got to do. This definitely makes it easier.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sister Yatira, y'all. She is a blessing. And let me share with you guys, man, in the Telegram, Team Freedom, Far Money, X Factor, inside of those groups that once you get in, you're going to be added to a Telegram. That's honestly how I've learned all that I know. I don't know everything about the program. There's many streams of income that I know I'm probably missing out on. I just been focusing on this. But in that Telegram, if you put a question in there, somebody's going to be able to answer. There's over 100, 200 some people in there. Every day they talking about how much money they making. If I could show y'all the Telegram, oh, I just hit director. Oh, I just hit executive. Oh, this person just hit crown. It's like, bro, seeing all these people making money is inspiring. And it's just dope to know that, every 7 days somebody is cashing a passive income check. And I'm not hyping this up, by the way. Like, it's just like all fat. That's why I wanted to show y'all the back office. It's not for me to brag. It's simply for me to, show proof, because I know it's skeptical when you hear about a new program. It's skeptical when you hear about, passive income and all this. Because I'm one of those people that when they say inbox me, hey, man, you can make $1 million a month. Man, you can make 6 figures a month. You missing out. First thing come to my mind, I don't know about y'all, but I be like, are you making 6 figures a month? Shoot, you telling me what I could be making and I'm missing out. What you doing in the program? So that's just my thought process. And the brother who introduced it to me, this is how they introduced it to me. He was like, bro, you can look at my back office. You can see it for yourself. So I kind of came in like that. So I kind of shared like that too. Like, hey, man, y'all can look at it for yourself. I'm not, inflating any numbers and nothing like that, because that goes on a lot on social media. So I just want to share that with y'all. Sister Lydia is on here as well. And if y'all got a question, press the number 1. Sister Lydia, do you want to share your testimony? She's another sister that came in, and she's been rocking and rolling. She's been hitting her ranks. So Sister Lydia, do you want to share anything? And if anybody invited you to this who's already in the program, don't forget to get back with them when you're done. Don't come to me. If somebody, is already in the program and they say, hey, come check this out, go back to that person who invited you in the program. If you did get invited by me, you can just text me out that number. You can text the word passive to 833-276-7174. If you was invited by me or you on my social media watching this somewhere and you're interested, text the word passive to 833-276-7174, and I'll shoot you a link where you can learn more or look at the presentation and set your appointment. Sister Lydia, was that you?
Yes, it was, man. This program is great. It really is. And, I came up under Brother Ben myself, and not too long after you started. And I just been blessed ever since. And like you said, you just commented, no hype. you want to say that because it's kind of unreal at first when you get involved, because I haven't seen a platform that really is giving you weekly payouts at this amount and so consistent. And so far for me, I've been winning ever since. And I hit director. I'm excited about that. And for the second time, and like how you say, brother, you going on it. I'm still growing, but when you say I'm excited about my weekly payouts, I get about actually after this week I'll be getting over, what is that? 2 times 4, that's 800 times 3. I'll be getting over like $2,400 a month.
Come on now. Come on.
Yes. I'm gonna I be real hype. I can't get as hype as I want to get, but yes, I'm excited about that because I've been working as a single parent, busting that time clock every week, every day. I mean, I can go overtime to be able to just sit still and get this just passively. I can really appreciate it, and I do. And so that's my testimony. And like you mentioned a little bit, the commission part, Brother Ben has a very big following, as we all know, but I am just trying to grow this as a business as well. And you know what? I brought in a good 7, 8, 9 people, and that commission is nice with just almost 2 handfuls of people. It is a additional blessing, and I am so grateful. So that's my testimony.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for sharing. And let's get back to the presentation. So I want to share with you guys, it does end on May 14th. Now they may extend it. I don't know. Hopefully they extend it for you all. But I want to share with you guys. So with this is what I made last month. So y'all looking at the April bonuses. So what I would do is I would take that 5,739, that 3,000 that you see where y'all saw me withdraw them all, and it was on my dashboard. And what I'm going to do when we get off of this, I'm going to fill my Hermes. So instead of me taking out $2,000 or taking out whatever, all the Hermes or anything, my method is anything over an Artemis. I'm not too worried about the Artemis. Now, that's just because where I'm at. Now, I'm not saying you should be that way because they only pay out not say only. They pay out $3.45 per week. I got a goal in mind. So I'm saving my money to fill Hermes on up. So whenever I have a unfulfilled Hermes on up, I take my commission money like this, right? Hold on, let me show y'all. I take this commission money and I fill these. And I'm going to fill as many as I can to get to $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month. So that's my goal. Now I probably won't be able to do that before May 14th, but y'all get the point. Now we don't know what they're going to do, but they are supposed to be, I believe, talking about these certificates or the next stage, the next phase, or the next product in Dubai. So I'll keep you guys updated. For y'all who not in the program yet, if you're in the program, when you join the Telegram, you'll get all the updates and all that. That's what I love about the Telegram. But if you're not, you still on the fence or you ain't got the money right now, I'll let you guys know what the next stuff is. Hey, I hope it be better. In my mind, like, shoot, I hope they come out with something better, but I don't know what they're going to come out with. So that's the presentation. If you guys are interested, you can text the word passive to 833-276-7174. And if somebody else already has invited you to this, you can just get back with them. Do anybody on the Zoom have any questions? Press the number 1 or unmute yourself if you got any questions, anything that wasn't clear. Yes.
Yes, sir. Brother Ben, assalamu alaikum. This is Brother Craig calling out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir.
I just had a quick question. This is my first time really listening from beginning to end.
I don't know if you went on mute.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Can you hear me, Brother Ben?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to ask the question is this one of these things, if you don't get in by May 14th, like say if you was to put some money towards this and that day come around, will you still be able to make money after that date passes? So if I go in and buy a certificate or from here to up to May 14th, once that May 14th passes, will I still be able to make money on what I have purchase.
Yeah,
Like the
absolutely. Yeah, each certificate is a 18-month contract. So let's say you get 3 certificates on May the 14th before the time it ends. You'll still be good. You just won't be able to get, from my understanding, any more certificates after May 14th. But if you get them today and then you fill them whatever, you'll still get it for the next 18 months, from my understanding. Now, Brother Kadar, I know he knows a lot as well, but that's my understanding. Brother Kadar, if that's right or wrong, you can clarify for me.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you got it pretty much correct, brother. Basically, that for after May 14th, once new people start coming in, they just won't be able to get these particular certificates.
Okay.
Okay. So that's basically what's going to be happening, right? It's not saying that the current certificates that we got prior to May 14th won't be functioning anymore. No, those will still be in function until the 18-month process is up. But other than that, no, sir, nothing else for me.
Yes, sir.
Well, I thank you both. Thank you, Brother Kadar. Thank you, Brother Ben X. I appreciate it for answering my questions, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
I have a question. I have another question.
Put the number one. Put the number 1 in the chat so we can go in order. The next one I see is D Moffitt. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong.
Yes, brother. I had a question about like if you sign someone up like a family member, and you but particularly they probably don't know how to do the computer work and all that type of stuff. And how do you manage that as far as, signing them up, and then, you would have to look over their platform or their certificates.
So
what's
I would
the process
say
of that?
Getting them with someone like Sister Yatira that can walk y'all through getting them so y'all can see the process and do the process with her. There's also videos, there's trainings that go on every week inside of the Telegram. So be on as many as possible. And I always say with this technology, man, it's like driving a car. I didn't know how to drive a car until Mama put me on the lap and I was driving it. I didn't know how to make content on social media, but now I got thousands of pieces of content until I learned how to do it. So just getting in there and looking at it. What am I looking at? Playing around with the buttons. You're not going to mess nothing up. That's what I would recommend. Getting in with somebody who is knowledgeable, getting on those Zoom calls that they put in the chat every week and let them become familiar with it. Even if they saw it yesterday, get back on it today and hear it again. Get back on tomorrow, hear it again. That's what and this is just what I was doing. I was trying to make as many Zoom calls as I can. I ain't going to make all of them, but I want to become familiar as possible. I want to listen to somebody ask a question. Oh, that's how you answer that. Oh, okay. That's where that is. So I would just say, just get the person familiar with it like anything else. Now, if there's if they're a family member and you know how to do it, you can go into their account for them. If they trust you, let's say like Mr. Dalco got his wife an account, his daughter an account. He can log into their accounts and do it for them. So let's say you've been in 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, and you get it. You understand it. Just log into theirs. And then as you're doing it, though, don't just do it for them. Get on Zoom, say, hey, come on Zoom with me. Let me show you how to withdraw. Let me show you how to compound. Let me show you how to, move it here. And then after a while, they'll get it for themselves. Did that answer your questions?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Somebody on Facebook said, well, I'll be able to make 100,000 by the end of the year. I don't know. That depends on your money and your work ethic. I'm not sure. I'm just giving you the blueprint of how I was able to do it. But that's based on your money, your risk tolerance, how much you want to put up, and your work ethic. Sister Karen, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I just have another question about the 18 months. So what happens after the 18 months? Does that mean that you can take out everything, or you can just let it ride, or you just can take that money and transfer it to another certificate or portfolio? What happens after the 18 months?
1 second. Let me try to
Don't do that. I gotta go straight. You're not supposed to. I'm sorry. Let me mute.
Yeah, you still off mute.
I'm driving and people are driving me crazy. Okay.
Mm-hmm. At the end of that, all right. I found it because I don't want you to hear it. I want you to get it directly from the company themselves. Go here, and I'm going to share this. Boom. Here's the question right here. When will I be able to withdraw the bonus received upon load of my Meta portfolio? Here it is. At the end of the 18-month contract period, total of the entire Meta portfolio is available for withdrawal. This includes both the original load amount.
Okay, have a good afternoon. You too. Okay, all right.
All right, somebody's on. Okay. So let me read that again. This can include both the original load amount and the bonus amount proportion to the Meta portfolio. So that's the answer right there. At the end of the contract, it will be available for withdrawal.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Joseph.
How you doing, big bro?
Man, blacktastic, man. Yourself?
Absolutely. Listen, question. I got a couple questions actually. So the first one I have, I came in kind of late, so I don't know if somebody already asked. What are the risks?
Man, right now on your portfolio side, the risk of any trading platform, you can risk losing your money on the portfolio. Not all of it. You know, you're going. Of course, they practice risk management. It says that's why it says up to 6%. So last quarter, I believe it performed at 5% total. Other times, I think this quarter, it performed at 7.1%. So the risk is the market, the traders that's trading your money. So you got that. So you may look in your account one day, your account may look like it's down a couple thousand, but then the next day it may be up a couple thousand. So that's the risk of trading. The platform, another risk may be, shoot, if the whole platform go out, I guess we all lose our money. Now, I don't know the chances of that happening, but if I'm just going to say a risk, I guess if the whole platform goes down, we all lose it. Because that 4.15% is fixed. It's based on a fund that's already in place. They already got a budget to pay everybody. It's not like they're trying to do something with it, hoping that they make money or trading it. That's the portfolio side. So those are the risks that I would say. It is one, you got your risk on your portfolio because that's actually being traded. So there's always going to be a risk when it comes to trading. And then if the whole platform just crashes or goes out for whatever reason.
Thank you. Good answer. So the other question I have is with these contracts.
Now, hold on. I will say this. Now, Brother Kadar, you can speak on this because I know you be more tapped in than me. But on one of the corporate calls, the chairman did mention that they will be bringing insurance soon. Don't know when, don't know how it's going to happen, but he did mention this on a call that I was on because he mentioned people doing that. These platforms that say, hey, we got hacked and lost all the money. He said that's BS. I think that's what he said. And he said we will be kind of introducing some type of insurance. So that is a thing, and I'm actually happy or interested in seeing how that's going to go about. So I did want to mention that. So, Brother Kadar, I don't know if you heard anything extra on that or if you want to elaborate, but I did hear that on one of the corporate calls.
Yes, sir. I did actually hear that as well. And there's going to be quite a few different things that are going to be emerging within GS Partners. So the business is going to be running a little bit more efficiently and just with more detail as well. But yeah, there's going to be quite a few different things coming out. And so if you do join or come in with GS Partners, then I would say that, to make sure that you do come on the corporate calls, because that's where you can hear the CEO for himself and hear from, from the man, the tech partner and the people who are behind the technology. So that way you can get a feel for what's going on.
Yeah, that's another thing I like as well. It's not like you don't get to see who's actually running the program. You can see them almost monthly, sometimes twice a month. You see the tech person, you see the chairman that like they show themselves and talk about the future of the program. So I do like that aspect of the program as well. Brother Joseph, did you have another question or was that the last one?
One more, last one. This is the last one. So I heard the sister explaining about at the end of the 18 months, you had an option to pull out everything. Mm-hmm. So when I heard you saying something about what you got weekly and you were able to put it back in, did you have an option to actually take it out too? Because I see they're saying they're earning a certain amount every month. Are you able to make withdrawals within the 18-month time frame, or you just can't make none, or you can take a little bit, or how does that work?
What y'all saw me withdraw today, I'm gonna be taking a big chunk of that out and putting it in my bank account. So what I mean by withdraw, when I withdraw it, what you saw on my dashboard is on my dashboard. Like that Bitcoin, that Ethereum, I can do whatever I want with it. I can send it to my bank account if I want. Like, of course, I got to convert it. I can send it to Coinbase, send it to a cold wallet, whatever. That's mine, the USDT. So when I withdraw it to my dashboard, that USDT is the withdrawal. So what I do, I send it to my Coinbase, send it to my PayPal, and from PayPal, I send it to my bank account. So what I do is, though, I take my commission money, and if I got any certificates that hasn't been filled yet, I just put that money back into the program. So to answer your question, every week you can choose to withdraw it all the way out, or you can compound it and put it back in.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Virgil Johnson.
Yes, sir. I'm here. Hey, Ben, appreciate you having this opportunity. Just to be able to make this money and get this passive income for our families. I had two quick questions. I was telling my wife about the program prior to me getting on the call. She would be interested in it. She's not here right now. She had to go to the store. So will this be recorded where I can show her later, or is there a way that I can, get her the information or someone talk to her so that way she can see how this thing goes? Because I'm interested in it. But of course, you got to get the wife on board in order to move forward in making any type of investment decisions.
Yep. Anybody who's interested, y'all can go to this site I'm putting on the screen right now, digitalwealthsaving.com. That's where you can go. That's where you can watch the 18-minute video that goes over each certificate so she can see that. And all y'all have to do after y'all watch the 18-minute video is scroll down. It's going to be a scheduler. You just pick the date and the time that works for you, and it's going to get you with Sister Yatira, and she's going to be on a one-on-one call. So any additional question that she have, Sister Yatira will be able to answer them for you.
Okay, perfect. And then that answered my second question, which is once I'm ready to sign up in the program, I would then schedule that call, and then she'll get me signed up once we're ready to move forward.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, man. I appreciate you. And y'all have a beautiful day.
Yes, sir. And just to repeat, anybody who was invited to this by someone who's already in the program, just get back with them. We got Fabian Muhammad.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum, brother Ben.
Lake Salam.
Yes, sir. I was just wondering about the tax aspect of the withdrawing.
So I'm not a tax advisor. I would advise you to get with the tax advisor, but from my understanding, with crypto, you're only taxed on what you convert back into USDT. So crypto by itself, digital currency can't be taxed, but when you convert it back, that's where there's a tax. Now I will say this: Coinbase doesn't know what you've made in. Let me put it this way: you're taxed based on gains, right? So when you put your money, let's say you bought Bitcoin on Coinbase, and then your Bitcoin went up, you're gonna be taxed on what went up. Well, in this program, all you're doing is receiving it in Coinbase. They're not seeing it grow or anything. They're just seeing it being received. So you can take that how you want to take it, but they're not seeing any capital gains on Coinbase.
Because because you don't have to deal with the tax aspect, do you?
Say it again.
Because I say you don't have to deal with that tax aspect of when you transfer your money from your certificates to the currency in your bank account. You don't have to deal with it at that point, do you?
I don't, but my tax person does. So
okay,
yeah, so that's why I say get with your tax advisor. Okay. And the point that I was making is on crypto, you can lose. So if I buy Bitcoin and it goes down, I lost. But what my point is, they don't know if you lost or gained.
Right. I just didn't understand exactly, like when you transferred to regular currency. At that point, that's when they tax whatever money that is received in that currency state. Like you say, when it goes to your bank, that money is then something that is taxed.
Yep.
In which case you would have to know exactly, at the end of the year or whatever, how much, that's going to be.
Yep. Yeah, so I advise just get with the tax person on that. Let them know what you're doing, and they'll give you exactly what you need to do. But yeah, if you keep it in the program, or you keep like they're gonna come out with a card. So let's say
Right.
somebody got a product and you pay them in USDT. You clean on that. Once you convert it back into USD, of course, yeah, then that's when it's an alert. You probably gonna be taxed on that.
Right. Okay. Well, thanks, Brother Ben. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Next we got Sister Stephanie.
Hi, Brother Ben. I just wanted to.
Your audio went out.
Hello. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just wanted to say a couple of points for listening. A couple of.
Yes, I think your signal is a little bad.
Okay, let me see if I can move around and get better. Is this better?
Yeah, I can hear you say
Is
that.
this getting any better?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Am I good right here?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I? Okay, let me say, for people listening that haven't gotten on board yet, that are thinking about it and want to get these certificates before the 14th, just a point of fact for them to know is that you can purchase the certificates. Let's say you have a certain amount and you would like to get more certificates. You can purchase the certificates and not have to fill them right away, and just purchasing them locks them in, and then fill them next month or whenever you have time to fill them, because you have up to 18 months to fill those certificates, and then they run for 18 months. I do not suggest waiting that long because you never know what can happen. But it is an option for people who are just coming in that might want to get multiple certificates and want to stretch the money. And it might take a little longer because you're going to get more to fill more, but you have some time.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep. Everybody understood what she meant by that. So basically, y'all remember there's a price and then there's a max load. The price is just for the certificate. So let's say I know I want to get an Apollo, maybe 2-3 Apollos. Let me go ahead and pay the money for the price of them, $555, lock them down. I know I ain't got the other 15 to pay for them. That's going to come in maybe 2-3 months, but at least I done secured the certificate itself. Or if I want to get 2-3 Hermes, okay, let me put 3,000 down. I done locked down 3 certificates. I ain't got to load them right now. I got 18 months to load them, but at least I done locked down the certificates themselves before the 14th. So that is a great point. Sister Karen Harris, you put 1 again.
Yes, I did. I have another. Since people are asking questions, then that triggers me to have more questions. So, one question with just what we were just discussing, and then the other one, so I don't lose my train of thought, is the interest or the 4%. Okay, that's guaranteed. But the first question, based on what she was just saying, so the certificates. So, say I was interested in a $5,000 certificate, right? I thought that you would just have to put the 5,000 on that. You have to pay. So how much are the certificates then? In addition to the 5,000 that you put, like that's the level that you want to be on for the return. So and I hope my question is making sense.
So basically, how much are they total?
Yeah. Yes. How much are the certificates?
Can you see my screen?
My screen is getting. Yes.
All right. So.
Okay. So
they're like, for example, let's look at the Hermes. This Hermes, the price of the certificate is 1,000, and the price to max load it is 1,000. That's 2,000 total. The Aphrodite, the price just to lock down a certificate is, remember, it's not activated though until you fill it with the max load, but you at least got the certificate. So the certificate itself is 2,500, and to max load it, to activate it, is 2,500. So that's 5,000 total. So the total cost is your price plus the max load. The price to just lock down the certificates, like the sister was saying, hey, y'all can just get the certificates right now and load them later. That's just the price of them. Does that make sense?
Yes. So if I just do that, say I pay the 1,000, right, for the Hermes, that will not yield any return until I load it with the 1,000.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So now the next question was dealing with the return. I know you said is a guaranteed 4%, but say for example,
I didn't say guaranteed. Now that didn't come out my
okay,
mouth.
you're not guaranteed. Okay, sorry. Not guaranteed, but it has been happening.
It's been
that
very
4%.
consistent. Let's just say that. Been very consistent.
Okay. Consistent. Okay, we'll use that. Very consistent that it has been 4%. However, say the market goes up and it's really good. Are you only then able to get that 4%, or is whatever the return has been? So if it's at 6% or 7%, then would you get that, or do you only get the 4 and then the rest is kept with the company?
Great question. Remember, there's two sides. The max load is what's being traded. The price is what you earn 4.15% of from the budget. The 4.15% that you're getting is not coming from the market. Remember, if it was dependent on the market, that's not sustainable. The only reason we're able to get 4.15% is because there's a budget or acquisition fund already in place, and they've already calculated based on a number of certificates that they have that they can do the 4.15% for 18 months. Now, what goes up and down is this other 1,000 that's being traded. So the market may go up to 6, may hit 7, it may be 2, it may be 4. So the max load is what's going to go up and down. That's what's being traded. Your first 1,000 is not.
Oh, so what you were doing earlier with taking your money out and stuff, that was based off of the price.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with the market at all. Yeah, so my quarterly payout, I was trying to do my quarterly payouts in front of y'all, but it wasn't loading. So I'm gonna do a separate video with that. But everything that 13,000 that you saw, that was just strictly the portfolios itself. That had nothing to do with the market.
So technically you can make money every week off of that. Say you do the $1,000 every week, you can make money even if you haven't loaded it.
You have to max load it to activate it.
Okay.
It starts. You start making the money at max load, so that's when the 4.15% starts.
Got it. Okay. So at that point, it's just an investment of you getting the certificates if you just do the 1,000, but then you have to max load it at 1,000, and that's when you start seeing at least the
41
customary for the price that you paid.
Yep.
Okay. So, and then where is the money then? On your dashboard, you were showing us the Bitcoin and some other stuff. Where is the investment side, the percentages that you are making off of the max load amount?
You said, where is it?
Yeah, like where do you see that income that you have?
So if I hit meta trading, now let me say this, it's gonna be a amount I didn't put nowhere near this amount. Let me explain to you why. The reason it's important for you all to get in, not because this ain't no marketing tactic, as soon as possible. One, because they got these Dubai event bonuses on there. Now, some of these portfolios, let me show y'all, for example. You're going to see something called the bunny. I'm going to go to one that is not loaded yet. So like this one, it has the catch the bunny. This is a bonus that's added onto your portfolio on top of the money that you put in there. Same with this Dubai event. Let me show you what I mean. If I go to purchase and hit Hermes, typically you would get 750 added as a bonus into your portfolio. If you buy them now with the Dubai event bonus on there, you're going to get a new meta portfolio bonuses. You're going to get, I think, 2,000 added to it. And if you go to the Dubai event, 1,000. So you'll get 2,000 added on to it. So the money that you're about to see in here, I didn't put nearly the amount in here, but because I was able to acquire these certificates with all the bonuses on here, that's why it's this number. So when you hit this is actually the number that's being traded on this side. So right now I have 348 G euro. What that equals to in dollars, 348 is 381,000. I didn't put nowhere near that amount in there, but because of the bonus, that's what is currently at, because I was able to fill all of those. So this number right here fluctuates. This may go down as it has. This will go down, but then it may go up because this is the amount that's actually being traded.
Got it. Okay. And when can you take that out?
So that pays out every quarter. Remember, I can take that whole thing out at the end of the 18 months. But the quarter based on each certificate, the up to 6% of each certificate, I can take that out every quarter. So I actually can go in. It just wasn't loading for me. Let me see if I can find one just to show y'all. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if it's gonna load now. If I type, it be tripping sometime. All right, let me see. November. Please come on up, man. Just come up. It's not doing. Let me try. I'm gonna just find one on this. Go to Hermes. Certificate.
Okay, so the trades quarterly that you can take money out.
All right,
Not
there we
all
go.
of
Here
it.
go
So
one
you
right
can-
here. So see this one right here. This is. It just went away. Okay, I just saw it. All right, there it is. So this one right here, I can withdraw this right now. It performed at 7.1% for the whole quarter. And this is a Hermes. So if I hit withdraw, which I'm not gonna do because I'm gonna do a whole video on it. If I hit withdraw right now, I would get 7.1% of 3,211.
But that's not dollars, right?
Yeah, this is G euro. So it would actually be more than what you're seeing. So it is euro. So that's why I said. So let's see. Let's look at the percent. If I do percentages, let me get my calculator. I got a percentage calculator. All right. So if I do 7.1% of 3,211, that's 227. And when I put 227 in my converter, or we do it right here, 227, that actually turns out to be $249 in US dollars. So that's how that would go. And I got several of these, so I can just withdraw or compound it back in. So you get paid out on your trading side every quarter.
Got it. Okay. Thank you so much for all the information.
You're welcome. Sister Sheline?
Okay, yes, sir. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, greetings, Brother Dennis and family. Okay, so I see in the chat, it says you do not have to be a member to come to the corporate calls. How do I gain access to the corporate calls in order to introduce this to someone else?
Text passive. I usually text it out to everybody whenever they have them. So if you text passive to this number right here, it'll put you on my list. And whenever they have the Zoom call, I'll just send a link out.
Okay, got you. Okay, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Keisha Howard.
Yes, Brother Ben X. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, my question is about the funnels and the training. Who do I have to talk to about that?
You just buy it and get with me.
Buy it and get with me.
Hit me on Telegram.
Hit me on Telegram. Say it one more time.
Are you already in the program?
Yes.
Yeah, just once you go to gspblockchain.com and buy the template, you can just hit me on Telegram and I can walk you through how to customize it for you.
Okay.
It was sort of like a more behind the scenes version of it.
Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Charles Jackson.
Hello. Hello.
Charles Jackson.
Yes.
Did you press one? You got a question?
All right. I typed it in the chat, but it was already answered.
Okay, cool. All right. Darius Boatwright.
Salam alaikum. Can you hear me, brother Ben?
Walaikum salam. Yes, sir.
I got a question for the 18 months. What is considered a quarter for the 18 months? Like, how many months would that be for a quarter? 18 months.
it's a trading quarter, so I think it's still 3 to 4 months. But based on when you come in the program, I think that's going to determine when it actually starts. Brother Kadar, you may be able to speak more to that. I think I know he broke down, like if you come in towards the end of it, then you may be waiting a little longer versus if you came in the beginning of that trading quarter. So Brother Kadar will probably know a little bit better than me.
What was the question again? One more time.
He said basically what in that 18-month period, what's considered a quarter?
So within the 18 months, it's considered 3 months.
3 months. Okay. So every
If
3
you're talking
months.
about the quarter. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. And I don't see any more questions, family. And if y'all do have any more questions, y'all can ask them on that Zoom call. So if y'all text passive to this number or simply go to digitalwealthsaving.com, you will watch the 18-minute video, scroll down, set an appointment, do your date, name and all that type of stuff. And yeah, she'll take care of it from there. If somebody else who's already in the program invited you to this, just get with them and they will walk you through.
Hey, I had a question.
Yes,
I don't know
sir.
if you can hear me. Sorry. So you mentioned that you use the dashboard as your wallet. Is that located in the same platform?
Yeah. I don't necessarily use it. I mean, I do keep money in there, and I probably need to start moving it to my Coinbase or whatever the case may be, maybe a cold wallet just in case something happens to the platform or something. But yeah,
exactly.
that's in the platform. So once you you log in on your dashboard, yeah, that's right there on your dashboard. You got your own wallet address and everything.
Okay. And then as far as the signing up, do you have to go through the funnel or is there another way to do it? Because in case I'm not looking at build and all that, I might just be doing it by myself or maybe with a handful of people.
Say it one more time.
I mean? So if is there a way to sign up without going through the funnel, like having to sign up for the funnel, just signing up directly to somebody like yourself, and you know what I mean? That way I could just sign up for the program that you guys have on the platform itself versus having to go through a funnel. Because you're signing up for the funnel to help you set up a web landing page and all of that, right?
No. So once you go to the website right here, that's not for the funnel. This is for you to watch the 18-minute video and schedule your call so the sister can help you out with onboarding. She's going to walk you through the process of actually getting started.
Oh, okay. I could just go there and shoot and then.
Yeah, if you go to digitalwealthsaving.com and just scroll down a little bit, there's going to be a calendar. You just pick the date and time that you free, and then y'all will get on a Zoom call and she'll walk you through the process of getting signed up.
Right. I'm at work. I can't get on that, but when I get off work, I'll get to another server or whatever. Thank you. Appreciate you.
No problem. Sister Stephanie.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I wanted to address that question that came in about the quarter. The quarter in this is a trading quarter, like you said, for about 4 months. It's 90 trading days. That does not include Saturdays and Sundays. So it's about 4 months. The other thing on that is if you come in and you're kind of like in the middle of a quarter, you might find yourself waiting a quarter and some before your first quarter payout. And then after that, you will be on that regular trading quarter. Yeah, that's been my experience.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. And we're on last one, Tamir Ali.
Peace, brother. How you feeling?
I'm feeling black taxi.
My question was, I had ClickFunnels, and I had a landing page set up before through another real estate program, profiting program, and I didn't have the money to stay involved, but I still have the ClickFunnels and the landing page, and that's under a different name. Will I be able to go in and customize that, change it for GS Partners?
Yeah. If you already have an account, you'll just buy the template, and you won't have to like get ClickFunnels. It'll automatically just transfer it into your back office since you already got one.
Okay, peace, brother. Appreciate that, man. Keep doing what you do, man.
Yes, sir.
Learning a lot.
Thank you.
love.
All right, y'all. Thank you all for listening. I hope I was clear with the program. Again, if I wasn't, I'm just documenting my own progress, man. So I'm learning as I go as well. But this program has been a blessing to me and my family, has been able to help me tremendously through what I've been going through in business. So I just, want to share this with you guys. So again, the information is right here on the screen if you all want to get started. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.